presentation of the NBA.
The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra competitive, but he knows it's not about winning his individual matchup. He said, it's a 5-on-5 game, a team concept. That's always been my mindset. Obviously, I take pride in being the best defensive player in this league, but I play to win. That's my focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Donovan Mitchell.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. OG Anunoby is out there with Aaron Baines, and it's Trent in at the 3. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Conley dishes to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Conley against Van Vliet. Now here is Lowry. Defense right on him. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Ingles finds Bogdanovic. The second chance effort. Baines with the block. And he gets it back. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Lowry looking around. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. He can't get it to go. Good D by Bogdanovic. The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Ingles. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. And the basket by Ingles.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Passes it to Lowry. Now, here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Magic in Orlando. 2 on the clock. Trent passes to Lowry. And the Raptors miss again. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Here's Bogdanovic after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Off on the layup.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here is Conley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Now here's Gobert inside. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Lowry against Mitchell. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 6. To the inside. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on the swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points in the game.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Takes a 3. Trent can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Conley with it. No points in the game yet for him. Sweet little floater.
That shot, Conley has perfected it. The little teardrop.
Lowry against Mitchell. Lowry passes to Baines. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Outside Conley. Lowry against Mitchell. Releases. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Now the pass to Mitchell. Second chance shot. Over Lowry. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Mitchell's got 9.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Here's Lowry, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Free throw good, Lowry.
You know, he's a tough kid who comes from a tough town, Philadelphia. You just love Lowry's spirit and his fight.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Joe Ingles. Matt Thomas comes in for Mitchell. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And so Lowry nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now Thomas. Clarkson trying to break free. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Bembry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And Utah also making a switch. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Gobert. And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 4. And here's Clarkson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bembry with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Pass to McCaw. Now Boucher. He's guarded by Thomas. Shots good by Boucher.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
The Jazz have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Clarkson passes to Ilyasova. And that one good from Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's McCall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bembry kicks to Boucher. Passes to Birch. And it's Hood in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range.
At 6'8", closing out on Rodney Hood, it is difficult to defend.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Down low, here's Ilyasova. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Hood gets the bucket.
Hood is great at getting into the paint, using that high release point of his to get his shot off.
The Jazz shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Up top, Favors. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Hood after the basket by Utah. To the middle. Here's Boucher. The rebound by the Jazz. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Birch. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Here's Clarkson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And it's denied. Hood kicks to Bembry. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, here's Clarkson. Outside Favors. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The offensive rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. Rodney Hood, 3rd.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Ilyasova. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's McCall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hood against Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Derek Favors.
Liking how Rodney Hood seeks contact on his shot, demonstrating once again that he's not going to back down from anyone.
And free throw good from Hood. Both free throws good from Hood.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8", really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
Thomas with the ball. He averages about 5 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the first one drops.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Raptors trail by 3. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. McCaw, the pass to Bembry. Here's McCaw. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Derek Favors. Putting up about 10 points a night, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And he makes both free throws. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Clarkson surveying the floor. Lets a floater go. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Hood gets the bucket.
The long strides of Rodney Hood covering ground in a hurry.
For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Magic in Orlando. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Raptors with the lead. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Birch, and the layup is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The pass to Bogdanovic. Bucket is good. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Here's McCall. Pass to Hood. Over Thomas. And we'll be right back after this. And from moments ago, we got this from Donovan Mitchell on how his team maintains its edge.
That's been our whole story all year as the underdog, you know, and a lot of guys on this team have been that way throughout their lives and their careers. There's so many guys on the team that have been doubted.
Using that doubt, Greg, as motivation.
Whatever helps you play with urgency. If it's feeling like you're second best, use that to your advantage.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got McCall. There's Boucher out there with Bembry. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Birch in at the 4. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Jazz trail by 3. Now Mitchell. 17 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Bogdanovic. Boucher with the steal. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Utah with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Hood.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The Jazz with another miss. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others not so much. You take a look at the 76ers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Raptors, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket for Mitchell.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Conley against Van Vliet. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That one good for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
Here's Van Vliet. Michael Conley making his last shot. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Payton's trying to get open. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Lowry.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. Count that one. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Lowry. The rebound by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 3. Gobert trying to get open. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Pass to Baines. Launches a 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them. And Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year. OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Now here's Gobert. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the Raptors call time here. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Baines with the block. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Conley. Passes it to Trent. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. And Utah the other way now.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Launches it. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. And it's Baines in the corner. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Mitchell missing. Toronto's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Trent. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Conley. Utah has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
It's a close game here in Toronto. Mitchell against Lowry. Ingles in the corner from the arc. That one doesn't drop. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Count it. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
The Jazz shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Conley feeling it out. There's the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's the floater. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
Thomas checked in for Mitchell. He doesn't get the second one. Toronto trailing. Lowry drives in, and that one is good.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
The Raptors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Utah's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. The Jazz with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. But not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jazz trail by 4. Feeds to Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Jazz have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. And the Raptors making a change here. Hood's checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas. Raptors with the lead. And here's Lowry. Last game with 30 points. Van Vliet finds Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. Fires from the corner. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Conley, the pass to Ingles. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Hood. Thomas against Lowry. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lowry's got 13.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Conley. He has 7. Pass to Favors. There's the dish to Ingles. Back to Favors. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Favors got 4 points in the quarter.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact. A true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
Hood gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Conley. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. He dishes it to Thomas. He feeds it to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Watch out. When Favors gets loose around the rim, he can pound it.
Van Vliet against Conley. Count that one from Van Vliet. 12 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jazz trail by 4. Conley dishes to Favors. They get a hand on it. Boucher with the steal. Puts up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. It's Thomas outside. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hood. Good D by Thomas.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Some changes for Toronto. Ken Burge is checked in for OG Anunoby. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Jazz, Ilyasova comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Clarkson in for Joe Ingles. Now here's Favors. Conley with the 3. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bembry. Good work defensively by Conley.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Raptors leading by 4. Here's Bembry. It's hauled in by Thomas. Utah shooting 44% from the field in the second. To the paint, here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's McCall. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Hood, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. O'Neal's check in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good from Hood. 35 seconds left in the first half. Thomas passes to Favors. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Favors with those broad shoulders takes up a lot of space going up to shoot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And that one falls for Favors.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
And so Favors nails both of them. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's McCall, guarded by O'Neal. Here's McCall, 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Favors. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Love the tenacity of Favors, especially on defense, where he keeps his hands active, coming away with the steals thanks to his hustle. Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
With 2 seconds left. No good that time.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
Man, there's been a great offensive rhythm to their game. So many of their baskets have come off assists. That's the sign of a team functioning at a high level. Keep the same ball movement in the second half, and that will be key for them.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. You keep trying the three, but it's not going down. You're relying too much on the three ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Raptors shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him. Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet outside. He kicks to Baines. Over Gobert. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And the Jazz with possession here. Jazz shooting here about 46% for the game. The drive by Mitchell. It's stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. He gets that one. Lowry's got 15.
He's been calling his own number all night, and Lowry's not wrong. He's the one with the hot hand.
Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell outside. The wide open look here for Ingles. No good on the 3. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Trent. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Gobert. Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley against Van Vliet. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 9 points in the game so far.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Deflects the pass on Anunoby. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
Toronto calls timeout. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the boards. Rudy Gobert is second.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lowry against Mitchell. Doubled by Conley. Van Vliet passes to Baines. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
He's gone from undrafted to a champion. Fred VanVleet has come a long way, and he's not done yet, in my opinion.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Van Vliet. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Van Vliet against Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. It's stolen by Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. Trent passes to Baines. Here's Trent, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Gobert. Second in rebounding, second in blocks, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. And Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he makes good on the layup. Bogdanovich has got his third bucket of the night. Now here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him. And there's the feed to Baines. No one covering. Baines has got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jazz trail by 4. Conley with it. He's got 9. Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
I love it. Excellent ball movement. Kyle Lowry knowing who to give it to and when.
Utah has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Mitchell. Over Lowry. And that one goes long. Raptors leading by 6. Trent passes to Anunoby. And stolen by Bogdanovich. A baseline J. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Baines has got his 5th rebound in this one. Gobert with the block. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Van Vliet against Conley. Gobert brings the double team. Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors miss again. Jazz trail by 6. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A different look for Utah. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Van Vliet passes to Boucher. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
This is what happens when Greg gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 6. Lowry against Mitchell. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Here's Ilyasova, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And he makes that one. Lowry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now Clarkson. He's got 8. Pass to Gobert. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. But they get it back. Tries again. Ilyasova passes to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Thomas comes in for Bogdanovich. And Utah has possession. 8-point game.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hood against Thomas. Here's Birch. He kicks it to Hood. Outside Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Boucher, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 8. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Thomas. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 7 points in the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Lowry against Mitchell. Here's Birch. Lowry kicks to Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist in the game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Bembry's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Jazz trail by 9. Clarkson passes to Ilyasova. Back to Clarkson. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hood drives in.
Looking now at some numbers for Rodney Hood. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 8 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
That free throw good from Hood.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both free throws good from Hood. Jazz trail by 11. And here is Mitchell. 25 points in the game. 14 feet away. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boucher kicks to Bembry. Shoots over Clarkson. And again, Toronto no up.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Bembry. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Here's Boucher. Rebound, Utah. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 30 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Mitchell against Lowry. Hood kicks to Birch. Back to Hood. Rocket 6. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Hood is a very talented player, a rhythm shooter who can also get to the rim with ease.
Ilyasova passes to Clarkson. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Thomas. Pass to Ilyasova. Back to Clarkson. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Passes to Bembry. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Boucher. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Favors. The feed to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I mean, elite level athleticism. Donovan Mitchell attacking the rim. So exciting to watch greatness develop.
Here's Bembry. Pass to Birch. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. In fourth, the Raptors.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Jazz trail by 8. Inside. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Bembry. Rebound, Utah. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thomas gets a wide open look. Boucher with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And that one, good. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here is Favors. The Raptors getting the bucket. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Ilyasova. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ilyasova's got 6. Outside Lowry. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. We've got Aaron Baines, Bembry out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Trent in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Favors. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ingles.
You see the practice time Ingles has put in, completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
Here's Bembry. Pass to Trent. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And the first one drops. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. Mike Conley comes in for Mitchell. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Jazz trail by 8. Conley up top, covered by VanVleet. That one goes. Count it.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
VanVleet against Conley. To the middle. Here's Bembry. The rebound by the Jazz.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's Anunoby, the big dunk at the end of the break.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Conley, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's VanVleet. Here's Trent. Ingles with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert. He's checked in for Favors. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for O'Neal. And Conley drops them both. And so here's Toronto. They lead by 4. Mitchell against Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Here's Baines. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Jazz trail by 4. Conley with it. Lowry picks him up. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He hits both from the stripe. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Mitchell against Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. Now, here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 now on the night. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. There's the 3. The pass to Ingles beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Mitchell against Lowry. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket for Mitchell.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Now, here's Anunoby. To the paint, here's Lowry. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Out to Conley for 3. Offensive rebound and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Growing before our eyes, the confidence of Gobert. Comfortable doing a little of everything now.
And he's good on the second. Raptors leading by 6. And Van Vliet, here we go. Here's Baines. Off target from outside. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Conley. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
And here is Van Vliet. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Pass to Baines. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 9th assist in the game now. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Trent, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Mitchell, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Conley into the lane. Count the basket. Conley's got 13 points in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Lowry drawing the double team. Here's the break. Conley with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Van Vliet against Conley. Here's Clarkson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the wing right side. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Jazz trail by 4. And the Jazz call time here. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Conley, stolen by Van Vliet. Now running, there comes Lowry, pushing the ball up. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Love seeing this from Anunoby, getting into a rhythm and staying after it.
Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson with the ball. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Baines. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Anunoby, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into. Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Toronto leading by 6. Now Lowry. Passes it to Baines. Here's Trent. Baines trying to get open. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. Utah with the ball. And here is Conley. Six to shoot. Pulls it up. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, second chance points again, a huge problem for this team.
To the wing on the left, from deep, nailed from three-point land. Trent's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first three of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Favors is checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Here's Van Vliet. Power down with both hands.
The court awareness from Fred. He knows angles so well.
Here is Conley. With some arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Lowry. Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Anunoby passes to Boucher. Over Favors. Shots good by Boucher. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Now the pass to Ingles. He kicks to Conley. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Toronto. They're on a 15-6 run. Anunoby. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Utah the rebound. Bogdanovich, no luck. Raptors leading by 11. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Clarkson over Lowry. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Anunoby passes to Boucher. Back to Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
That's good from Anunoby. That one is no good. So Favors will bring it up for Utah. Right side, Conley. Lowry against Clarkson. Over Lowry. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Raptors leading by 12. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Clarkson with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And the Raptors call time here. They're ahead by 10. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Toronto.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here is Lowry. Derek Favors making his last shot. Lowry finds Boucher.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Flynn with it. To the inside. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Flynn. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Now Flynn. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, you did it at both ends of the floor tonight. How do you maintain that energy throughout the game?
I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm doing it right now, but, you know, it's a great win. Much needed. It's a great team. You know, I think one of the top teams in the West. Much needed win. Everybody contributed.
But you were the catalyst, Kyle. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.